Fida and today we're going to be making a cream caramel pudding. This is a really tasty recipe and it's really nice when you just put it into your mouth with all that balance of sweetness. It just dissolves in your mouth. And this is also an Ifthar special recipe, so you can make it just 2 or 3 hours before Ifthar. It gets set by 1 or 1.5 hours, so you can take it out at that time and have it. It's really tasty, just believe me. So without any further ado, let's get on to making the cream caramel pudding.
So the ingredients that we'll need for the cream caramel pudding will be 500 ml of milk, that's about half a liter of milk, 150 ml of thick cream. As you can see, my cream is really thick and this is the consistency that you want to have. It shouldn't be less thick. Then about 5 tablespoons of sugar, or according to how much sweetness you prefer for your pudding. If you want it less sweet, take it less, and if you want it more, take it more. And then add another 5 tablespoons of sugar for caramelizing, for the topping that we're going to add on the top. And 1 tablespoon of gelatin. You can use agar-agar too. And lastly, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So the first step is to heat up a saucepan. And into that, let's pour in the milk. Right into it, let's add in the thick cream. The sugar. The gelatin. And the vanilla extract. And now we have to give it a mix and let it to a simmer, a small simmer. And remember, if you're a vegetarian, do not use gelatin. Instead, you can use agar-agar, which is called vegetarian gelatin. So as you can see, my mixture was a bit lumpy before, but after it's a bit heated up, all that lumps have been dissolved. So you don't have to worry about the lumps. And if you want, you can strain it at the last also. Now, my mixture is simmering. As you can see, it's simmering very well. And I'm sorry if the camera is getting blur. That's just because of the heat. Now you want to take it aside. Now here I've set up a strainer. And you want to pass all that mixture through the strainer. So that if there is any lumps, in case it gets dissolved or it gets caught by the strain. So there, I didn't have any lumps, but that's fine. It's good if you strain it. Now let's keep it aside. In another pan, let's put in the rest of our sugar and just let's shake it. Do not use any tool. Just keep it like that and you can see it starts caramelizing a little bit. Yeah, now you can see it started caramelizing a little bit. And it depends on your flame. If your flame is more intensified in the middle, it will start caramelizing there. And if it is in the sides, then it will start caramelizing the sides. You want to just caramelize it a little bit more, and then we can start using a spatula or whatever you would prefer to use. So now it's more than halfly caramelized. So I'm using a spatula to mix it now. Still the sugar hasn't melted, so you want to keep going until the sugar is melted and you get that nice golden brown color. So there has my sugar melted and I've achieved the color that I wanted. I've transferred it into another bowl. And I have a silicone mold right here. And let's pour that in. About 1 tablespoon in each of the molds. And it's better you use a silicone mold. And if you don't have it, it's fine. You don't have to go out and buy it. Just you can use the ordinary glass bowls that you have at home, or any bowl you can use. But it's better if you have this, just use it, because it's gonna be more easier to take it out from your mold, and you will know when it's set. Now just spread the caramel here and there, just evenly everywhere. So now let's just keep this aside for 2 minutes. After that, let's pour in the pudding mixture that we have prepared earlier. So let's pour that in. And if your pudding is too hot, remember not to directly pour that in. You have to wait for some time so that it comes to normal temperature, and then you can pour that in. And you can fill up each bowl according to your limit or how much ever you want it. So if you have made a mess at this point, you can just clean off the sides also. Just use a tissue and rub it through the sides. It's fine if you keep it like this also, but I'll just clean it up. Now, let's keep it in the refrigerator for about 1 or 1.5 hours, or you can just check it if it is done. Now my pudding is ready. I've took it out of the fridge. So I have a plate right there. And I'll just flip that plate over. And then slowly flip it again. It's gonna make a spill, so be careful. As I told you, I have a spill of the caramel. There, my pudding has come out really clean. My bowl is also just come out very clean. And that shape of the pudding is also very nice. There's gonna be spills, but that's fine. It's just the caramel. And as you can see, my top layer of the pudding is just simply caramel. And when you go a little bit more deep, it's a mixture of both, cream plus caramel. And the downest layer is just cream. Literally, silicone molds are the best. They just give that good shape to your pudding. So now I've just zoomed it in so that I can show you how it looks. Just a bit of clear view. Then let's just grab a spoon and just taste it. And before tasting it, let me show you how it looks. And that's how my pudding turned out.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. And if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up down below. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also click the notification bell so that you know when I've come up with a new recipe. Thanks once again, and bye-bye.